is 6 a.m. and I'm in an airport going to work, and I'm wondering how many people are actually going to be showing up today. Yesterday I had no staff show up in one of my facilities, like zero. No housekeepers, no floor techs, no laundry. Everybody, the manager called out, everybody called out. And although I don't believe it was a concerted effort, like I don't believe that everybody got together and just decided to call out on a random Monday. I think that Mondays are so, everybody calls out so often on Mondays that it's bound to happen that everybody calls out at the same time, which just throws us off in a tinsy. And the only reason why I'm even talking about it today is because the Jeffrey Epstein case is so vivid over this weekend. If you don't know, Jeffrey Epstein, this guy in jail, and he commits suicide, and immediately they start pointing to management as being the problem and short staff being the problem. And now I saw in the news this morning and even yesterday, all these staff members are coming out, everybody's like, they're so short staffed, as if management is intentionally making everybody short-staffed. It is as if we're asking people not to go in. Hey, we want to run real short. You know what we want to do? We want you to work 80 hours this week. Could you do that? You don't mind doing that, do you? We want you to work so much that you can't physically do the job. That's really A-okay with us. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. And I know that I'm going to ask a question that we're just simply not going to get an answer to, and I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for, but when are the employees who are being paid to do the job, when are they going to be held accountable? I mean, there's going to be people who are going to get in trouble, and they're all going to be management. It's not one person who called out is going to be in trouble. Not one person who didn't do their job is going to get in trouble. Nope, it's the manager who didn't ensure that there was enough staff. As if we pull up, I mean, I have people who are constantly saying to me, we're short-staffed. And I'm like, okay, so we've got recruiting efforts out, we have advertisements out, we're trying to recruit staff, we're trying to get people in. And listen, I work in one of the most difficult industries. I work in housekeeping, right? Nobody wants to be a housekeeper. It's very, very challenging. And I think a Bureau of Prisons, working at a prison is going to be right up there with one of the worst jobs ever. I mean, just think about your clientele. It should be a terrible, terrible job. And people are like, well, you just got to get staff in here, as if I have a bus. What do you mean I just got to get staff in here? I can't just make it happen. People just don't listen to me. It's crazy ridiculous, and it's even highlighted more today when we see all these people coming out of the woodwork saying on how terrible it is that we're so short-staffed in the prison systems. When are staff? I just wish we could have more of a conversation about, like, hey, you not showing up is terrible, and it has terrible consequences. I work in healthcare. Terrible consequences in healthcare if you don't show up for work. Terrible consequences in the prisons if you don't show up for work. This kind of stuff happens because you don't show up for work. You can blame management all day, and management has some responsibility, of course. There's probably something to do with why people are not showing up, sure. But it's not 100%. Managers, I mean, what am I going to do? Go knock on your door, pull you out of bed? I mean, come on. It gets ridiculous at some point. At some point, we got to go, come on.